Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you. I thought we could do a journal page. That's what we are going to do. So I've just recently done one very simple, and we have these bits left over and I didn't want to get rid of them at all. So we are going to use them in this. First of all though, I want to come in with my white gesso and I want to paint the whole thing in white. Now my water isn't cleaner, so this might not be as white as what we wanted, but that is fine. It's just a base. So the reason why I'm putting a white base down is purely because we've got all of that writing, and it is also our primer, so that is why we've put it down. So I'm going to do that, and while it's still wet, because why not, I'm going to put the paper down as well. So it is leftover paper from the last journal page we did. So yeah, I just love painting. There's something about putting paint on your brush and just, yeah, having a play with it. So on the back is another page that I have done that is up on my channel, so do check that out. There's actually, that's me doing 2 pages in one. So this is on the other side of, on the back of the other one was just a really nice simple page, and then on this one I think I'm going to do very similar. I think this one's going to be more of a winter themed though one. So right, okay, so we've got that all down. So I'm pleased with how that's covered actually, so I don't think we need another coat, which is excellent. So yeah, loving that. So then what I want to do is, I've got these bits here, and I'm just wanting to pop some glue on, and we're going to stick these down. And then we're just going to leave it to dry, and once it has dried, we'll come back and we will finish it. So yeah, but I just don't want to waste any of this gorgeous paper. Now there is black all over these. I'm not worried by that. It is just where I've been stamping and stuff. I just think it really adds to it. I think, yeah, I want that one down there. Just put the lid back on next. We don't need that now, because if I'm going to use any gesso, it is going to be my clear gesso. Okay, let's stick that on there, and look at that, that fits lovely. And then I think I'm going to have that bit there. So again, just putting nice generous amounts of glue on. Okay, so there's that bit, and then I'm going to rip that and I'm going to stick that on, just like so. Okay, so like that, and then I think I'm going to have that one. Yeah, actually that fits in perfectly with that. So if I push that up there, that actually can go back together. Yay! So that works out really nicely, doesn't it? Okay, so there we have it. So that is our papers on there. So now I just need to wait for that to dry. But what I am going to do is I'm going to grab my clear gesso, like so, and I'm going to just go over all of this. I don't mind if I get a bit of white onto the paper, it'll just all add to it quite nicely, but we do need to put that gesso on because we do need to prime our paper ready for any mediums that we want to put on. So yeah, so once I've done this, I am going to go off and dry it, and then we'll come back and we'll start doing, turn it into a nice pretty page, hopefully. I do hope so. But yeah, right, okay. Oh, I love that. I just love that paper. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Right, okay, so that is all of that all primed, ready to go. So I'm going to dry this now just with my heat tool, and once it's dry we will be back. Okay, so I'm back. Let's have a look. I just grabbed my purple brush out. So I've got this stencil. This is part of the new release from Julia. Same as the papers. Just take that little bit off because we don't need that. And what I want to do is really come in and do some ink using this stencil because it's absolutely gorgeous, and I haven't actually used this one yet, but this has to be one of my favorites, so it seems silly for me not to use it. Yeah, very silly actually. So what I'm wanting to do, oh look at that, is we're just going to bring it in. So it's like I want to sort of create a border. So I've got one of the toppers from the Topper Kit. Now I do have a video up on my YouTube channel showing you the brand new Winterbirds collection from our lovely Julia. So do check that out. So it'll show you what you get in the in all the different sets, apart from the stencils, because I didn't have the stencils at the time of recording. So so yeah. Right. Oh, it's just so nice. Oh, I love it. I love it. Right. And then what I want to do now is actually come around the edge with the Wilted Violet. Just like so. Just to darken that edge up a little bit. Okay. I'm being careful. Right. So I just want to go all the way around, and it is moving because the oxides do take a while to dry, but that is fine. I'm more than happy for it too. So I'm loving that. I think that just looks absolutely gorgeous. And then I have this topper which I just thought went perfectly with the kit. Now what I want to do is I actually want to distress this up. I'm going to keep that white border on. I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to keep it on, but I think I really like it, so that's what we're going to do. So all the way around, just because I think the distress look will look beautiful. Okay, so get rid of all of that paper, and then what I'm going to do, move that over, is I'm just going to come in with my Wilted Violet again, and this time I'm going to go around the edge of this, so our topper, and this is where I find my glass mat comes in very handy. So making sure that we get plenty of ink around that edge, because I just want this just to stand out just a touch. So that's what we're doing. Okay, and then that's just going to sit on there. I mean, how gorgeous does that look? And then I think I'm going to need, oh, I cut those ones out and this one out. Perfect. So this is basically just going to be a very purple page. What am I looking for, guys? My scissors. There they are. Right, so let's cut these out. So I'm not going to leave any white on these, only because that other one doesn't have any white on, so these ones are not going to either, but I think it's definitely going to be nice to have these on. I'm going to have a look actually in my bit box, see what else we've got that might look nice, but I don't want to sort of add, you know, like loads of stuff to it, just because I don't want to sort of clutter it. I want it to be quite pretty, very purple, but yeah, I want you to be able to see everything and everything, just to sort of, you know, be I don't know what I'm looking for, what the words are that I'm looking for. Very girly maybe? No, very, so everything stands out in its own right. There we go. So that's what I'm sort of wanting with this. So let's do that. Now I do want to add some splashes, because I really do think that the splashes would make a difference to this. And I'm thinking black splashes, because yeah, who doesn't love some black splashes? So I'll have to get my jar of ink out for that. Okay, and I do have some sentiments just off to the side. See, that is lovely. And then with some black splashes, and then I've got Snowflake Kisses. these were already done. I've got Licensed to Chill, and I've also got Stay Cozy, so I think that's what I'm going to use. So let's grab the black first. So this is just drawing ink, but it's brilliant for my black splashes. So I'm just going to move everything off to the side. I'm going to grab a paintbrush, and we're just going to put some ink on and then just pop some splashes on, because they really do make a difference. Black splashes always make a difference. Even white splashes do, but I think black, oh, especially when it's a lovely, lovely black. Right, okay, really pleased with that. So there's that. So let me just put the lid back on there. So that's it. It's a Frisk drawing ink. I bought this from Hobbycraft and it cost me £2, so it was really inexpensive. Right, so we need to get them dried off, so let's blast them with the heat tool and get them dried off, because we don't want to smudge them. It'll also help to finish up drying that ink off as well. The Wilted Violet, I mean, we have got some big blobs of ink, so this is probably going to take just a few minutes to do. So what I'll do is I'll go off camera, I'll finish drying this off, and then I'll be back. I'm back. So that is all done. I just realised that light's been over there, so I hope that hasn't been too bad. So that is looking gorgeous, but again, let's just frame it. So I'm just going to put a nice thick border in. Only because that's just the pen that I have on hand, like so. Yeah, so just going to go all the way around. So I'm just doing big lines and then a dot, and then lines, dot, lines, dot. Yeah. Okay, right, loving that. So let's get that stuck down. So I'm just going to use my art glitter glue for this. Okay, right, and then we're just going to bring that in. I'm just going to have that just there, like so. Oh, how nice is that looking? That looks absolutely gorgeous. And then I want these flowers in as well, so they're just going to sit on there like so, so just around that corner. So again, I'm going to stick these down using my art glitter glue. There's 1, 2, and then I'm not shaping these because they are, I don't want it to be too dimensional, so that's why I'm just sticking them down flat. And then we're going to have snowflake kisses along this bottom edge. Okay, so just along there. And then Licensed to Chill. I like that. Let's have that going, I think, there. So I'm totally changing where I had things. Yeah, and then we're going to have Stay Cozy on this bit here, like that. So that is that. Oh, I love that. How gorgeous is that looking? Oh, it's looking fab. And let's do the same border around the outside, just to frame it all. So all the way. I love doing the big lines with the little dot. I like this one, and I like the all the, you know, just the dashes. I like doing that one as well. Okay, last bit, and then that just helps bring it all in together, just like so. So that is it for today, guys. I really do hope that you have enjoyed this video. How gorgeous is that looking? Oh, absolutely love it. So I will leave links in the description box below. Do check them out. So it'll give you links of where you can buy these from. This kit from. So it comes with 6 stamp sets, a topper kit, a paper a paper kit and some beautiful stencils, so do check that out. I'm going to leave it there, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, happy crafting everyone. Bye.